You're listening to Wičháho Blihélya, a podcast in the Lakota language. Brought to you by Hoyeya and the Lakota Language Consortium.
Hopefully, by listening to these podcasts on a routine, over and over basis, it becomes a tool for you to learn the language.
Thank you for tuning in to the Wičháho Blihélya podcast. I'm one of your co-hosts. My name is Alex FireThunder, and I'm sitting here with Lake Shi.
Haumetakuipi, Robert Tukroy Machapi. Yung kanlel wogalakapi wichocha ian kiapi naha el eapaha. Takwecha wichochan kile chunkan pinaha. Okay, my name is Robert Tukroy. I'm here to share my thoughts in Lakota about the Lakota language.
So we are coming at you from Kyle, South Dakota, Wičháho Medicine Root District here on the Pine Ridge Indian Reservation. Lake Shi is a fluent speaker. He grew up speaking Lakota. I'm what you call a second language learner, so I learned to speak as an adult, and I am still learning to this day.
We have talked about how we can create an environment for people to hear the Lakota language spoken.
So this podcast is going to feature episodes on various topics and themes, and you're going to hear from different speakers across Oceti-Sakowin territory. This way we get to hear a lot of different voices, different perspectives, different ways of speaking about these topics and themes.
Hopefully, by listening to these podcasts on a routine, over and over basis, you can it becomes a tool for you to learn the language.
There are three goals that we have in doing these podcasts. Number one is that we're documenting the language, the way it's spoken by our fluent speakers and our elders. We hope to document phrases, words, idioms, and just general sayings and thinking and philosophies.
That's one of the reasons why we're creating these podcasts.
This podcast will also serve to help those who want to learn the language.
We have given the schools the responsibility of teaching Lakota language because of different school policies and rules and regulations. They only allow a short time for students to participate in or engage in learning the Lakota language.
It gives access to spoken Lakota that many of our people may or may not have within their homes or their families or their communities.
We hope that we can provide that, a bit of that Lakota environment or Lakota language environment wherever you are at and want to listen to it.
This is something that I've always wanted to have as a podcast, to listen to these speakers while I'm driving.
Because you can listen to it on your phone, or your car, or at home on the radio, or on TV.
This will also serve teachers. If you want to present a certain topic or theme that you're teaching about to your students, you're welcome to use these podcasts, these episodes, to present to your students. Lastly, a lot of the speakers in the community, they don't get a lot of opportunities to visit in Lakota. And so this is another resource for them, just to have more content and things to listen to in their first language. So in that sense, it also helps with what we call language maintenance in the community. So thank you for listening thus far to the trailer for the Wičháho Blihélya podcast. We're going to we're gonna wrap things up with our Wičháho from Lake Shee Robert in the Lakota language, and then I'll finish us off with a prayer song. Wochekia Oloa. Oha.
Oha, ea me tāku e pi. O a chiwa uiu hapiki he. Tōkel e chunk umpina inch tāku unkea pikta e chi. La koli apiki le I wongla kapik te hanta. Taia changwashtea a hoek chieshni ea le na ta koe hechacha hechi a kiunya pikte. Hocha anahupta na kapiki le wopila hecha. Na taku naya humpiki le na ogna hechetushni seche. Hoesh I luk champiktacha lechel la koliashna I wogalagu yankapi. Hocha metaku yepi iushkia nishia wowa chintranka yuha anaruptan kapo ogna taktok khunk umpiki el wowa hokunkie wanji Johanna kapisache hona ish lawashte piktaji hona ha take hapshni ash yok pia na kabhatani na kun hetok haktishni Achi Lakota pina Lakol iunya pikta iechecha. Hocha ashna lechershna watonshna woglagiankap. Hocha nakon unichopi ya upina nisha wonglakapiki lel oyaphapi hanta. Ogna ta kunchi ptala kigelekapun kokipi. E chinahchi Lakotia wonglakapi. Ona Lakotia pikile lehan woapinaha wayawapinaha. Ya taku ota lechala woilagiapina speech ichiapi. Hocha ta komni Lakotia pikile trokchakte. Ho ash. Hena el home trampina ish wichi el takun kea pikta hechi na gitrapschen. Oni pikta cha na ish on yakiapi chimpi. Hocha hechum se kitala in khanske wagala ke ash hena cha obalaka wachi. Ho hechetu.
O hacha ana wochekia oloa waje wahinkte. Podcast kilena wochekia yuha chantewashtea unkakabe. Wa ka ta ka to ka she lo he ya ye wa ye lo ya he wa ka ta ka to ka she lo he ya ye wa ye lo hey ka she lo ma ke yo ma ka ki je lo yo hoi wa ka ta ka to ka she la he ya ye wa ye lo yo wa ka ta ka to ka she la hey ya ye wa ye lo yo
shela o makiayo maka kijelo yo hai hoi.
So with that, I want to say Wopila Tonka to all of our listeners for tuning in. I hope you guys enjoy the episodes. If you have feedback, if you'd like to hear a topic discussed on an episode, please reach out. Also, if there are any Lakota speakers or Dakota speakers that would like to be featured as a guest on the podcast and share your thoughts, share your perspectives or stories, please feel free to reach out. Don't be shy. You can reach me at alexfirethunder@lakota.org. That's Alex Firethunder at LAKHOTA.org. Oha cha, doksha ake.